and welcome to Zruantology, part 1 of the leveling guide for Legion. There will be a few tips and tricks from the vaults of Zril, and let's get started. You'll then, at the start of the expansion, be given your first quest, which will go get your artifact sorted out. Alright, we're going to get my artifact sorted out. And obviously I picked Havoc, so I got my artifact and I got sent to my order hall, and then blah 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 blah, all that stuff. You know, it's pretty straightforward, just follow the quest. And then you are then given a choice to go to any of the 4 zones that are available. It'll be on your scout and mission table. It won't look like mine, it'll look something similar, could even be a painting on a wall. I can't remember every class's. You'll have something here called Scouting Map, which will then give you a quest to go to either Asuna, Val'sharah, High Mountain, or Stormheim. Now, I have my own preference in order where I would actually like to go. I start with Val'sharah, reason being, at the end of each of these zones, you are given an 800 item level blue. But Val'sharah's 800 item level blue does not require you to go to a dungeon on normal to obtain said item. It's just kill a certain boss out in the world. I'm not going to disclaim which boss that is. It's not like a real raid boss, like a world boss, raid boss. It's just a story boss. And that's it. You get given an 800 blue for that. So I think that's actually kind of nice. It's going to help you level pretty quick. You know, you got 800 item level. Hellfire Citadel, you know, your highest item level is not going to be that high. So at 800 items, it's going to definitely replace whatever you have. And then I move on to Asuna. Now, why Asuna and not the other zones? Again, once you hit 101, you're actually going to come back to your order hall and you're going to start your quest that's available to improve the order hall. And that's going to allow you a certain trait and upgrade, which will allow you to obtain a bigger chance on getting green proccing to blue to proccing to epic. It'll be your first trait. It's not going to take 1 day. That's just if you want to change it. The first trait you're given, I think it's about a couple of hours, so that'll be great. It'll all work out. So I take increase the chance, like I said. Don't go with the success chance from minions, whatever you have. Not everyone's got the same layout, but I know for the fact the first one is an upgrade chance. Go for that. And by the time you hit High Mountain and Stormheim, no matter how fast you are, no matter how slow you are, the fastest leveler in the world is not gonna, if it's non-legitimate that is, or no quirky or cheating methods, he's gonna have his trait active when he gets to those 2 respective zones. And they give a lot of gear upgrades, so that's why I want to value and maximize the trait. And each of these zones, they scale to your level. So if you're 109 and you trigger an epic, that's obviously better than triggering an epic at 102. So let's not waste that. So I then get to 101, 102, do my upgrade, and then it will then send me to do a mission. And this mission will also take 4 hours. So obviously I'm going to be back here in 4 hours time. So we're back out into the world. We're leveling, and I've now did my blue. I've got at the end of Val'sharah, and I want to move on. Now, I didn't do every side hub in my leveling experience. You don't need to. So what I mean side hub, so let's say you're leveling, you got sent to a camp, you see like a bunch of quests, you do them if you're at that camp. But if you're just running by and you're like, wait a minute, there's an exclamation mark really far out there that I can go pick up. Not a story exclamation mark, just one on the minimap. You don't have to do these. You're going to over level, which is the problem, right? Because if you calculate all of these story quests, you're just shy of 110. So if you do every hub and then get to the next zone, you're going to be so far ahead, and then you'll get to 110 and be like, wait a minute, I got no rep, I've not done any of the story quests here. I'm far behind on artifact power. You know, you kind of like want to manage your time effectively. So let's stick to just doing story quests. But like I said, you will be a bit shy of dinging 110. And this is only if you don't do those dungeons for the 800 pieces. If you don't decide to do those, I recommend when you get to Hind Mountain, you want to do the Nesingwary chain. I think that's a really good chain. Pretty simple. You go right by it for the story quest anyways. And straightforward Nesingwary, you know, come on Nesingwary, easy chains, easy XP, and then you'll just move on and finish Stormheim. If you're not at that stage, you're just gonna obviously do the dungeons. You're gonna be fine if you got a group for the guilds, etc., etc. And you'll be swimming in 800 blues. Then it's 4 hours. Let's just say I've done my Asuna. I've got my dungeon quest, which will be Eye of Ashara. Funny enough, where is it? It's over here. So I got my Eye of Ashara quest. I go do that, and then I'm moving on to High Mountain. But at this point, it's been about 4 hours since I started Val'sharah, Asuna, did the dungeons, and I'm like in High Mountain starting. So I come back, I sort out my order hall, my business, and they're like, "Oh, you're given another follower." I'm like, "Cool, another follower." And this follower is gonna have the bodyguard trait. Cool again. Now bodyguarding, it's how it was in WoD, but there were like certain perks of bodyguarding, so I'll just like unassign and just show you what I mean. Now Belaf here, he will straight out just be with me out in the world. He will fight. He will fight anything I engage. Whereas the matron mother here, you see this combat ally keybind, you'll have this in your spellbook. Where is it? Combat ally, combat ally, combat ally. Can't remember where I got it from. Somewhere. Combat ally. Don't lie to me, you're somewhere here. Wherever, it will be there. I don't know why it's not showing up on my books. Ignore that for now, could just be a bug. Or I'm just blind. Someone tell me if I'm blind in the comment section. And she gives me a 3-minute cooldown where she just like blade storms on the spot. And Karma, he's just straight out there in the world. See, it says there's the cooldown 3 minutes. And then I got Kane Sunfury where he's just like a trigger. He's like a cooldown. Like I engage something, bam, he attacks, and then he gives me like 100% dodge for like a couple of seconds. Obviously, I got more followers. I can only hold 5. This one can't bodyguard. This one can't bodyguard. These ones can't bodyguard. These ones can't bodyguard. But those can, so they're cool. And bodyguarding gives you XP while you're leveling, so that's great as well. So the first thing you want to do is equip that guy and make him a bodyguard. Because once these guys level up and get quality, you can give them items. Now, when I was out in the world, doing my world quest at max level, which I'll get into in another video, you know, you got stuff like this, equipment slots, and you need to like get them leveled up ASAP. So that's that. Bodyguard, equip him straight away, get him some free XP while you're leveling. Then I'm gonna obviously move on to High Mountain, finish off Stormheim, and at the end of these, I'm gonna get some nice relics. Relics make your artifact item level higher. See, like 37, 40, 36. You add that all up, and bam, you get 863 from 750. From 750, so whatever 750 is plus whatever you have here equals that item level. Obviously, you won't have the third relic at the start. That's something that's awarded to you later on, so you only have 2. Which is why you can also plan your relics out for off-specs in the earlier zones if you're not going to get anything worthwhile in the previous zones. Now, being 110, there's obviously going to be more things to do. I will make a video on world quests. As you can see, these are what world quests are. And I will explain the world quest. But as for now, this is just leveling. And I will see you in part 2 sometime soon. I will cover world quests, artifacts, power, if not like how you get it, how to interact with it, and I will keep it at that. I'll probably do something else in part 3 and finally part 4 professions. This has been Ontology. Any suggestions, comments, please do say. Also, note that at the end of these guides, I will be stopping Ontology. It will be over pretty much, so thank you for subscribing, all the support. I might go into streaming. I'll let you guys know an update video, but you can follow us on Dragon Esports.gg.